Welcome back to Jenny Food in my kitchen. Spring is almost here, and you know what that means. Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday is almost upon us. Now, if you're going to gather with your family and friends, I've got a dessert for you. Whether you're hosting or you're an invited guest, lemon shortbread bars are going to make all of your people happy. They're bright, they're fresh, and they're tasty. So let's get baking. First of all, I'm going to get that crust going. And I've got 2 sticks of softened butter. I find that when I'm pressing a crust, it just helps to use butter that is at least room temperature. That way I can press and everything combines really well to press into it. I've got 2 cups of flour, 2 sticks of butter, 2 cups of flour going right in. And then I've got half a cup of sugar. So this is going to make our shortbread crust. And we're going to get in there with our clean hands and just mix this all around. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love to mix crust by hand. I love to mix things by hand. I find that my hands work the best. So we're just going to press and squeeze and hopefully not get flour on us. This is a great recipe. I think this is a great recipe for like an Easter Sunday dinner, or this is great for a brunch. This is great for like a ladies get together. I mean, people love lemon in the spring because it is bright. It's kind of cheerful, which, I mean, especially if you're living in northern Michigan where we've been living with snow all winter, you kind of want stuff that's bright and cheerful. You know what I'm saying? So I've got my oven preheated to 350. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this crust together, and then we're going to press it in the bottom of my 9x13 pan. And then we're going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes until it just starts coming together. And then we're going to pull it out. And then we're going to put that mix of eggs and lemon and flour and sugar right on top and finish baking it. So our crust is just about done. I could eat this. There's enough of a recipe for me. 2 cups of flour, 2 sticks of butter, and a half a cup sugar. Yes. I love shortbread, and I love a shortbread crust. I think it just kind of elevates. It's a little bit crispy, it's a little bit dense, but next to that sweet, bright filling, it's gonna be good. Our crust has come together, so now I'm just gonna give it a few more squeezes, and I'm gonna kind of clean that bowl of all that flour because we're gonna use this bowl to mix our filling or our topping, however you look at that. All right, done. Let's get this in our pan. I'm going to go in with just a little bit of olive oil, just kind of rub the bottom of that. I just like to make sure that things come out of the pan easy. I don't like to fight pans. Right. Now we're going to take that mix, and what I like to do is I like to just kind of piece it, start to press it. You know what, let's put a towel underneath that, just so we don't get that wood knocking. All right, and we're just going to go in. That. Okay. Now, we're just going to kind of go in with our fingers, and we're just going to press that crust all along the bottom. It doesn't need to come up the sides or anything. We just need the bottom completely coated. Almost done. See, that comes together pretty quick. And the great thing is it doesn't have to be perfect, right? relatively even, but not perfect. Turn that around. All right, now I'm just working on all those little cracks, making sure everybody's pressed together. It's looking pretty good. We've got our crust ready to go in the oven. So I'm going to put that in for 15 minutes, and then while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and we'll work on the other part. I've put that crust in the oven, so we've got just enough time to get this filling done. Now, I'm starting with 6 eggs, and the trash can's closed, so I can't shoot the eggs today. This is some pretty eggs. All right, to those eggs, I'm going to add 2 1/4 cups sugar, and then 6 tablespoons of flour. And I've got 1 1/3 cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. And there you have it, as easy as that. We're just going to mix this together with a whisk. This recipe is a great summer recipe. I mean, it really goes, lemon goes with anything, pretty much, especially Greek food, barbecue, steaks, or anything where you want a little brightness at the end of your meal. Lemon bars work wonderful. And with that shortbread crust, I mean, come on. Our filling is done. So we're going to go ahead and let this sit while this bakes. It's got just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to show you how I pour that into that crust. We're going to then put it back in the oven for another 25 minutes, and then we're going to let this completely cool, and we're going to add some powdered sugar to the top, cut it, and get it ready to serve. Our timer went off, and I pulled this out of the oven. It's hot, so be careful. Now, I like to just give this a stir and kind of make sure that everything is incorporated. We're good. One of the things I forgot to mention when we put the crust together is that you absolutely could do this gluten-free. I have done this gluten-free before, so gluten-free flour works in that crust. You just might want to add a little bit of that arrowroot powder to the filling part to make sure that that tightens up, but you're good to go and to do this gluten-free. But now, if you do this gluten-free, I do it both ways, but particularly if you do this gluten-free, you don't want to dump this mix in there because it's hot, and you don't want to break that crust up. So what I like to do is I like to start by just kind of taking a cup and pouring that over the filling, just so that it's not like, if you pour it too hard and the force of that liquid, especially if it's a gluten-free crust, it'll actually break it. So either way, I like to do this until I don't see that there's crust, and then that last little bit, I'll just go ahead and dump over top of it. Oh, smells good. It smells good before it's even cooked. So we'll just pour that last little bit over top of it now that I've got the rest of it in there. All right, we're going to return this to the oven for 25 minutes, and then we're going to let it cool. When we come back, I'm going to show you how I top it with powdered sugar, and then we're going to cut it to put it on a platter and take to a party. Our lemon shortbread bars are done. They are out of the oven and they are completely cooled and ready for us to plate. Now, when I took those out of the oven at 25 minutes, before I took it out, I gave it just a little jiggle and I went ahead and kind of touched the center just to make sure that that lemon goodness was completely set. So now we're just going to go ahead and cut these up. I'm going to get them on the plate and then we're going to put some powdered sugar on those and get them ready to serve. Now, a little bit might come off and that's okay. You just want to get a clean wet towel and kind of clean that off. Just be very gentle when you cut them. Not to pull super hard and fast like I did on the first row. Just be gentle. I have to tell myself that. And when I cut desserts, especially if I'm serving it to ladies or groups of people, I usually do some that are smaller and some that are a little bigger. Some people don't love huge amounts of desserts. I kind of love big desserts, but not everybody does. All right, so 15 pieces. So we did 5 rows wide and then 3 rows long. Be very careful. The first piece to come out is always the ugly piece, so that'll be the piece that I go ahead and taste. All right, those are cut. Now, just have to get them out of the pan. I'm going to go ahead and kind of give it a little bit of cut at the side, just to make sure that that pulls away. All right, and we're ready to plate. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Ooh, look at that nice, beautiful lemon. Lemon bars are so good. And you saw how easy that was. I mean, that comes together so quick. And I'm going to go ahead and when I'm all set, I'm taking these with me tonight. I am going to put these, I'm going to store them in the fridge. Just make sure they're nice and cool so that nothing melts. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Nothing like a pretty dessert, you know what I'm saying? These are pretty and they are just, ooh, they are set perfectly. You know that's a win. For you bakers out there, you know that's a win. You know what I'm saying. Come on, pull away from the side there. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3 more. Alrighty. Last one. I'm going to put on the plate. Give a dozen there. Whoops. All right. Now, go ahead and set this aside. We're going to take our plate. Now, I have a little powdered sugar spoon, but you could also use just like a little strainer. You could also use a bigger strainer and do it over top. But you just want to give it like a little tap tap, kind of lightly go over all of those. If I'm making these, if I've made a ton of them, I will go ahead and use like a strainer, like a big colander that's mesh, and I will just kind of, get it all at once, but kind of wanting to make sure these are pretty. Spilling. Right. Now, I've got a couple left in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste because I'm taking these with me tonight to a bunch of ladies. But, like I said, how beautiful would this be for Easter? Easter Sunday dinner. Look how pretty those are. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit of powdered sugar on one for me to try. Look at that crust. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? It is so gorgeous. Right? Oh, my mouth just started watering. I'm going to give this a taste. Man. Wow. That is lemony. Just like you want it, like lemon. But then that crust is buttery. That is some good stuff. You should really make this. I'm telling you, this would be the perfect dish for your Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday, however you celebrate. Your family would love this. I'm going to leave the full recipe in the description box below. And as always, like it, share it, comment on it. Let me know, are you going to make these? And if you did, were they delicious? Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.